Hey, 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 welcome to our channel. I'm back. Welcome back. It's been quite a journey for me, and slowly, gradually, I'm going to tell you why we are Culture Mindset, what we do, and what we will be focusing on. Um, I'm not here to give you fixes. I'm here to talk about the one skill that changed how I see everything. And for me, definitely, as this channel is about the inner work, we will be focusing on how we can make a change, how we can work on our own self, how we can connect to our deeper meaning of who we are or what we want, why we feel what we feel. Um, the stuff no one sees but changes, how you show up everywhere. I took some time away because I needed to work on myself. Like I felt like there was a period where it's time for me to improve and put myself more into practice. Um, I was getting quiet, paying attention, and now it's time for me to kind of share what I learned so far, but also knowing that it's working in everyday life. It's what is the most important part. Um, why is it awareness is the most important tool? um I'm just looking at some notes when I look at it, so I make sure that I go follow by some type of structure because I like to go with the flow, and it takes me away a bit too far away. um it's one of them things like awareness. It's like once you see something you can't unseen, and I think it's play a massive part in my life, becoming aware. um it's like awareness is noticing, is on purpose, is noticing your thoughts before you believe them, noticing your reaction before you act on them, noticing what you actually feel, not what you should feel. So it's more realization and becoming this awareness. It's kind of like a skill, if you think about it. um Step by step you learn about yourself, and you want to discover who you are. And when you want to gain new skill, you start with the basics. And I think for awareness, the basic very much important root is becoming an observer and noticing without reacting, or noticing when we're reacting. And I think today I wanted to start this video and do it. It took me a while to get to this place. I have kind of like I struggle with like a consistency, but that's because I struggle with myself. Like I work as a mindset and transformational coach, and by the end of the day, like I help people to improve their mindsets, to transform the way they see themselves, to learn from themselves, to find their inner voice. And the realization that we live, and most of us, it's kind of we're living in autopilot. And the fact that because I did that work, I took that journey within, I realized that I can no longer live on that autopilot. So there are certain things which were difficult for me to do because I no longer was in autopilot. And that's the other side of it, that once you start to notice once you begin the journey inward, there is the other side of it. The other side of it is that you're coming out of the survival mode, and lots of us do lots of things on survival mode, and that's an automatic pilot. And when it comes to me and my life, in myself, in my own personal journey, personal development journey, I realized that actually, mm, once I came out of the survival, I could not do things on autopilot. And yeah, that can be quite overwhelming, because I couldn't just do things automatically. So it needed to feel right to do something, and that's where I am right now, here, hoping and putting myself on that challenge of sharing what I learned so far. Um, and this is like what it is. The awareness is what it hit pause, and in that pause, you get a choice. You stop being run by old patterns, and you start choosing who you want to be. Patterns are quite crucial part of the journey within ourselves, because we repeat certain patterns for reason, and everything has its reasoning. So hopefully within developing on that channel, I will be able to show you a bit of part of like how we can learn from the patterns, what we can do from repeating cycles, because we repeat cycles for reason. We repeat them because there is a lesson for us to learn. So that is quite important part for us to understand it, that everything what happens to me, to you in our life, it happens for reason. And it's one of them, right? Another part in this video I wanted to focus on is like discovery and the self discovery as a journey, the discovery called to ourselves. It's like when you practice your awareness, you discover things about yourself. And I think all what we want to do is gain this natural confidence, right? So I think within my awareness journey, I realized that actually the biggest part is the acknowledgement. And we will be focusing on that on the next video. But do we know who we are? Um, Most of us don't. Most of us are caught up in everyday life, in autopilot, in automatic response, in survival, in pleasing somebody, lots of different things. So, wouldn't be nice to get to know more about you? You know, you start asking better questions when you start to become aware. What do I actually value? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of person am I becoming? I think if it's to do with that, everything what is around us and everybody who we meet in our path, they're mirroring something within us. And that's where we're going to look also in that channel into emotional triggers, into the thoughts, into the way we thought, the way we respond, the way we react, what we do. Because I think for me, learning about my reactions, instead of like trying to change them, it was the biggest step for me. Um, so it's not a destination. You don't find yourself once you are done. It's a journey, right? If you think about that, like you cannot, once you become aware, it's a never ending journey. Discovering about who you are is a never ending journey. So I think what is important to know is that just because you know something, that doesn't mean you know everything, right? So we will be guiding into that within this channel. Coach Your Mindset is really about showing you how you can coach yourself, how you can find a way, how you can develop the skills, how you can become your own the best coach, your own motivator, your own self, the one who is able to support yourself in any type of situations in life, right? So it's a kind of walking journey to your inner self. It's a kind of like, it's not a guru stuff, it's just real honest reflection. And I want you to walk with me. And if what I said so far has resonated with you, I hope to see you soon again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. um I think next next step we're going to take is a bit more into the self discovery, and we're going to be unfolding more and more. And I hope I will be growing with you by doing what I'm doing, and I'm so proud of myself that I've done it. And now I see you on the next video. And yeah, I'm sending lots of love to you, and be good. Don't forget to subscribe for more.